Hey, what's going on? Fuck. Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back. Cut just uploaded a new video, and you already know what we have to do. Let's get into it.
I want to travel a lot for sure. I don't know if I have like a specific purpose in that.
There's no goal that accompanies it.
Just like straight off the bat, these highlights are always the best. This guy just instantly gives me like the Terminator vibes. Just
There is no goal associated with traveling. This does not compute.
instantly Terminator.
You don't seem to have any direction in life, whereas I know exactly where I'm going and what I want, and I don't want to have to babysit someone.
Okay. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Wanting someone that has like definitive goals when you have your own goals is fair enough, but like the brutal execution of it, as always, in perfect button fashion, is just so uncalled for.
Welcome to The Button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If two people can last on a date for 10 minutes, they win an all expenses paid second date.
This is The Button.
You know what? We never see the all expenses paid second date, which makes me think it doesn't exist. I would like to see Cut do a video of the second date.
Serena,
What's
nice
your
to meet
name?
you. I'm Mo.
Mo. Okay, what's a big ick for you?
Big hygiene. Oh my
Hygiene.
God.
Can he smell your armpits?
What? You know, just when I think I've seen it all, the button always comes in with the most out of left field comment. Sometimes what you say is funny. I'll be the first to admit. Sometimes the things you say, I go, that's pretty good. This time, it's just, you've taken it too far.
Serena,
What is always with the second person going to hit it? They're like, no, I'm not getting rejected. You're getting rejected. She was in that button so softly, and he came out like a viper, just like,
Oh, hi, I'm
Austin.
Serena.
Absolute
nice
pleasure.
to meet you.
here we go. This fucking the Terminator has entered the building.
Tell me what you live for, what you plan to die for.
My cats.
Do you believe they have souls?
I mean, I don't know if I believe in souls necessarily because I'm not religious,
And
but I
relative
do.
to humans as well?
This guy came in with the good cop, bad cop routine, however, just completely forgot that it needs two people, and he just played the bad cop. This feels like more of an interrogation than it does a fun little first date.
Well, I believe there's consciousness, right? Were you born Christian up here?
I was, but I rejected it majority pretty
Why
much
did you reject it?
because I just wasn't really about it. I didn't want to give
That guy was quick on it. He has seen many episodes of The Button, and he is not wasting a single second of time. I would say he's come prepared, and I don't think The Button is ready for a man of this caliber. The way he's asking these questions, he's like, if I ask as many questions as possible in succession, she's going to get overwhelmed, and she's not going to be able to answer them all, and then she's going to get flustered and overheated, and she's going to have no choice but to say yes to me on a second date. And then I'll hit the button when she's least expecting it.
Who got it first?
me, 100%.
I don't believe in God.
Confidence.
I can tell.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Austin.
Mochi.
Hey,
Nice to
absolute
meet
pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we know how this is going to turn out.
Nothing really that interesting. Kind of sat at home. I just got out of the military, so I'm looking for work. And
There it is. He's rigid, he's regimed, he knows what he wants. He's got his orders, which is find a woman. So he's thought, what's the best way I can find a woman? Go onto the button. There's always the most well-adjusted, normal people that go onto the button. That's the best place I'm going to find someone.
so what do you hope to achieve in your life?
I want to travel a lot for sure. I don't know if I have like a specific purpose in that.
There's no goal that accompanies it. You don't seem to have any direction in life, whereas I know exactly where I'm going and what I want. And granted, that's nothing wrong with that, but because I know where I'm at and where I'm going, I don't want to have to babysit someone too.
The fact that she's just laughing at him the whole time just makes this so much better. First of all, f off, but in his like defense, let's play devil's advocate here. The button did cut out the part where he said, there is nothing wrong with that, but I know where I want to go. But then he does immediately ruin it by going, I don't want to babysit someone. I want to know what his goal is. Because he just left the military and is unemployed and is on the button. So like, where does he want to go? I feel like traveling's like a pretty good goal. Who knows? Maybe he has some like grand master plan here that we don't know about. So let's just see where he takes us here.
Hello, pleasure, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Irish.
Irish?
Yeah.
I like that. How'd you get that name?
I don't know.
I like that name. How'd you get that name? My fucking parents gave it to me. Like, what do you want me to say to that? How did you get that name? Oh, I actually killed an Irishman for it.
Parents just gave it to you? They didn't...
Yeah, well, they looked at me and they thought I looked like Irish.
Very well.
My name's Austin because I found someone named Austin. I killed them and took their name. Like, what the f?
So what are you into? What are your hobbies?
I'm a writer, musician, martial arts. I'm into like theology.
Tell me more.
What more?
Like,
do you want to know?
the difference between like Jesus Christ and God.
That is a terrible, terrible conversation to start. Out of all of the hobbies he just listed, she really honed in on theology and was like, what's the difference between Jesus and God? I don't know, dude. Google it. Like, this is a first date.
Okay, Jesus Christ is God, but if you want to like go against other religions, you can see how Islam talks about Muhammad as a sole prophet.
Honestly, fair enough. That conversation was going nowhere.
Austin,
I'm Allie.
it's a very pleasure to meet you.
Very pleasure to meet you too. I like your style.
Thank you.
You look like you read books.
I try to read, but I'm not really adept at reading, if I'm like completely honest.
I don't know why your aesthetic was giving reads books, but it was a compliment.
I'll tell you right now, it's the scarf. You want to know why it looks like he reads books? It's because he's wearing a scarf and he has like a librarian's cardigan. I don't know what it is about your aesthetic that gives reading books, but I feel like you do. And he's just holding a bunch of books. He's got like, I read books on a sign on his head. He's got the glasses on. Like,
How important is faith?
How important is faith for you?
100%. And at the end of the day, if you reject Christ the King, it's a no-go.
So you're a Christian.
100%.
Cool. I'm a Christian too.
stop it. This could go well. Personally, if I was to give advice to anyone, it would be for her to press the button as quick as possible and get out while she still can. But hey, let's see what happens.
As a Christian, can you tell me a little bit about the gospel of Jesus Christ and how that goes?
No way is he drilling her on the Bible. Oh, you're a Christian? Prove it. Prove you're a Christian then. Spout some Corinthians at me. Maybe a little bit of John 12. If you were to have 5 kids, what would you name them? Time's up. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, like the gospel is basically that Jesus
He's gonna buzz it.
was here and died for our sins, and yeah, his spirit guides us.
Is that the same Jesus who died and rose again 3 days later?
Yes,
Believe in the resurrection.
yes.
Excellent. If that's genuine, I 100% accept that.
That's, yeah.
She passed. That was intense. I didn't know. She was kind of stumbling a little bit there. I was starting to question if she even knew what the gospel was about.
So I guess my question is, growing up in that foundation, was it kind of like a thing you just kind of swallowed without challenging it? Doubt is not indicative.
That was respectful. That was a respectful buzz. I think a few people can take notes from how she just hit the buzzer just then.
So, would you say you two are hitting it off?
More than that, I hope so. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm hitting
this
it
is
off
it.
with
This is
Michael, but I feel like I don't know a lot about you. So I've got questions for you.
Okay, I got answers.
All right.
I feel like you might be a baby, and I might be
A what?
I may be.
A what? A what? Can we hit the repeat on that?
Okay, I got answers.
I feel like you might be a baby.
What is she saying? She was speaking English right up until that point.
I may be like a little baby.
A baby?
Yeah, like you might be like younger than.
Oh my god. Even if you were born earlier than this person and are technically older, there is no way that your mental age is higher than that person when you say baby like that.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. I'm 30.
Ah. She's a millennial. That's why she said it like that. That is why she said it like that. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna light it up. If you don't hit me, then it looks like you two are going on a second date.
Yeah.
Cute.
They did it. They did it. Well, that's going to have to do it from me. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment of a robot emoji in commemoration of the Terminator that we just watched plow through about 6 people on the button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.